What's going on, YouTube? Yo, today we're reacting to is 30 old, bruh. The age 30, bruh. In my opinion, it's not, bruh. You know, these days, it's like these kids, bro. Once you're about the age of 20, you unk, bruh. I don't know when this thing starts to like more do Dennis and I remember, but like, nigga, why'd you just hit 20? You unk, bruh. From there onwards, bruh. Why don't you just say, no, I'm 20, bro, you unk, bruh. But anyways, let's get into the video, man. Let's check it out.
So as I'm currently recording this video, it is December 31st,
yes,
aka New Year's Eve. The reason I did quotations right there is because we all know the real New Year's is in April when springtime hit. But I digress. Tomorrow is New Year's, and that will mark 10 years since everybody's favorite year, 2016. It also puts us closer to the year 2050 than the year 2000, which is just mind-blowing. And also, for me personally, I turn 25 next year. Yes, I know. Hit me with the umps. But in today's video, man, I want to like do a part 2 to my pushing 30 video. It was only 5 minutes long, very short, but I was basically talking about ageism and how my generation, Gen Z, we are so fixated on age and being young forever. Now, 30 years old, to a lot
like
of younger
me, bruh, at some point I was 18. Now I'm 23, bruh. It's like, yo, bruh, I'll be thinking about that like, hey, damn, bruh, I'm actually closer to 30. Like, I'm getting so close to 30, bruh. I think age really hits you when you haven't accomplished shit, bro. That's when it really slaps you. Like, yo, bro, you getting to that age and it's like, damn, bro, you ain't got nothing to show for it, bro. That's when it really hits you, bro.
people, it seems very old. When I was in my teens and when I was younger, I thought the same thing. Now that I'm getting closer and closer to that age, it's like, it's still very young. Now, y'all know I always gotta bring race into everything. That's just me. But I recently came across a tweet and it was interesting to me. Someone tweeted, "Black people gotta let that 30 years old mentality go." I'm pretty sure that's rooted in some subhuman slavery bullshit. He might not be wrong. That's why we gonna look into it. So I just looked up the lifespan of slaves in America. The average lifespan of an enslaved person in America varied, but was tragically short, with some estimates for the U.S. around 30 to 36 years, while brutal sugar plantations in the Caribbean saw life expectancies as low as 7 to 9 years. God. So I'm not trying to reach or anything, but we make it see that correlation right there. Now, you know, I find this funny because I don't think, like, in the white community, I'm not white, so I don't know, but as far as, like, when I hear them talk, I don't think they use 30 as a very old marker. I came across this conversation, and these dudes were talking. It was in some like podcast. They were all white men, and I swear one of them was like, "Man, we just some kids." Whole time, them niggas was like 28, 29. I'm like, I don't. What's a kid? And maybe this was just an instance, but I don't know. Now I want to move away from race because, in my honest opinion, I feel like we just live in a generation, white or black. Everyone is fixated on age. Everyone wants to be the youngest to do things. If you listen to any of these high schoolers, bro, they want the fastest car now. They want millions of dollars, and it's just like.
Bro, I was wanting to be like the youngest to do certain things. There's certain things that I didn't do that I really regret not doing them because I'm seeing niggas doing them now and it's like, damn, bro, I've been through all of that and I didn't do it. And then it's like, also like, shit, bro, it is what it is, really, bro. It is what it is, bro. You still have the opportunity to do them. The fact that you're still alive, you know what I'm saying? You're still alive. That's like, alright, bro, I can still do these things. Whether I might not be the first nigga to do them, but shit, you know?
No work put in at all. And what people don't understand is, man, you're gonna get the best satisfaction during the grind. Like, it's the anticipation, you know, until getting to your goal. I like to make the analogy for all my gamers, right? Everybody played GTA 5 online. When you was level 1, when you was grinding that game, when you was getting to that, you know, trying to get to level 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, that was when it was the most fun. When you got to the highest level and you had all the mansions, all the cars, all the guns, it was boring. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we see so many rich people nowadays, influencers saying they got mental problems. Castanet coming out saying he had mental problems. And a lot of people can't fathom that money don't equate to happiness. Although money does make things easier, it will not automatically equate to happiness. And I think the thing is, bro, with Castanet, even not even to pivot, me and him around the same age. I think he's 23, I'm 24. But Kai is, shit, that nigga done did everything. Any accomplishment you want to think about, man, he's most famous, most money, met LeBron James, like, damn. Nigga, I want to meet LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He's done did all that. So maybe he just feel, you know? But to get back on track, man, you know, even the age of 30, 40, 50, these ages aren't old. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't hit their stride until maybe mid-30s, early 40s, you know?
But I heard, like, they say, like, some niggas, but, like, apparently I forgot which company, but a very big company. The nigga started it when he was like 40, bro. Like 40, somewhere there. Even the Capitec nigga. I think those niggas, when they started Capitec, they were in their 40s, 50s, bro. So you can imagine, bro. And we here, like at 20, trying to build empire, bro. But shit, let's try.
It's on a different chapter in their life. Things are going to happen at different times, man. So stop stressing over your age, alright?
I'm 40 and I wasted my life. I've got nothing to show for it. No house, no savings, no career that I'm proud of. And if you're in your 20s or even your early 30s and you think you've got time, I'm telling you right now, you don't. In my 20s, I thought I was, super deep and cool, and because I had tattoos and I knew some obscure bands and played drums, and I thought being different was a personality. I wasn't building anything real. I was just chasing sex and novelty, hooking up with women because I was addicted to the high, not the connection, just the rush. I wasted so many hours just trying to get validation from people who didn't care if I lived or died. At the end of the day, I thought my life was meaningful because it looked
okay.
Cool.
That's a good point, man. It never live your life for others.
Facts,
okay?
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Don't live for your parents, even and if you
especially your parents, bro. Like, nigga. But that's a conversation for another day. We're gonna talk about that one. But like, nigga, this you only have one life, bro. Like, real shit, bro. But we're gonna talk about that another day.
Parent, bro, don't lose yourself trying to do all this stuff for your kids. Like, I'm a parent. I'm a young parent of 3. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be one of my goals this year, is just to kind of get back into doing a lot of things I was doing before a parent. Like, I used to always go play basketball. I used to go to the gun range a lot. But when I became a father, like, first, so I had twins first, you know what I'm saying? So that was a handful. Me and my girl, like, we was stressing. Then we had another one. But things are getting easier now, you know what I'm saying? So one of our goals for this new year is to, like, just prioritize ourselves more. You got to be the best version of yourself for your kids. So always put yourself first, but also, you get what I'm saying, bruh. Damn, why am I getting mad? Hold up, because yeah, y'all get what I'm saying, bro, right?
It was, we'll call him MySpace. But, all I was doing was burning through the most valuable years of my life.
I think a lot of people after 30 begin to question their choices and think, oh, if I could just go back in time and change XYZ thing, my life would be completely different. But I actually watched this show recently that completely changed my perspective on a lot of this. It's called Becoming Erica. I'll give you a summary of the first episode. So Erica is a 32-year-old woman. She ends up going through a breakup. She gets a therapist. She tells this therapist that she wishes she could go back in time to some pretty pivotal events in her life and change them, because she thinks that if she would be able to change them, her life would be completely different. So this therapist actually has the power to let her go back in time and change some of these events. So the first event was high school prom. What had happened originally was that she got really drunk. A bunch of her friends made fun of her. She ruined the night. And so this time when she went back, she decided not to drink at all. But then what ended up happening, because she decided to not drink at all, her friends got mad at her. One of her friends got too trashed because she was mad at her for not drinking with her at all, and then ended up staining her dress, and then the friend ended up going into the hospital. Erica had to watch her while she's going to the hospital. Meanwhile, the guy that she was trying to dance with at prom ends up making out with another woman. Damn. The main point of the episode and the show in general is that Erica keeps going back to certain memories in her life and trying to change them, thinking that if she could just do the right thing this time, that everything in her life would have been different. But instead of it actually being better, a lot of times a new problem ends up happening. And I think the reason this is so important, a lot of times people, as they get older, they tend to look back on their younger days and think that they should have done a bunch of things differently, not realizing that their environment was different than it was now. And a lot of times how we act is based off of our environment. So for example, for me, of course I wish that I could go back into high school and middle school, because I was a really big people pleaser. Because I was a people pleaser, I had a lot of issues growing up. A lot of my friends would kind of, secretly bully me. I was kind of the laughing stock of my friend circle. I ended up actually being homeschooled sophomore year because I was getting so bullied. And of course I would love a world where I could just go back and change things and make myself more confident, thinking that it might get me better results. But the truth is that me being more confident or me being more kind isn't going to make my environment less mean.
Ageism don't work on me. Nigga, I felt younger the day I turned 30. Turning 30 is beautiful. This is my age gap right here. I felt a little out of place in my 20s anyways. But you're never gonna tell me I'm too old for shit. Nigga, I'd be 100 years old still posting. I don't give a fuck. But why is it that these young people think the older you get, the less value you have? What are y'all gonna do when y'all turn 25, 30? You just gonna give up on life and stop enjoying yourself?
Right. That's the thing, bro. Like, you will see somebody having fun, they'll be like, Nigga, you 30, you'll start a
30,
family.
right,
And that shit be funny sometimes, but it really be like, damn, what's up with y'all? Why y'all so miserable?
Actually saying that like 30 now is different. We built social media, bro. We are like grandfathered into all this new age shit that y'all love. We was here when Instagram was just selfies, nigga, and people posting just random shit from work. Like, we was here when Facebook wasn't shit. We was here when MySpace was the shit. Why would we disappear as this bunch of snot-nosed ass kids that don't know history pop up? Nigga ain't going nowhere. So that, oh, you're 30, that shit don't work on me. Especially as a rapper. Because all the best rappers right now is like 30, 35 plus, nigga. Like, Clips just dropped a classic. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That shit's amazing.
Nigga, that fall off. Bro, let's talk about the fall off though, gents. Let's talk about the fall off, bro. I haven't listened to the full album. It's been, what's the date today? So the fall off dropped on the 6th. Today is the Today's the 9th, so it's been 3 days since the 4 has been out. I don't know why, bro. I haven't listened to the full album, bro. I can't get through the whole thing for some reason, bro. And I'm like a J. Cole fan, bro. Like, I'm like, nigga, like J. Cole is, I've been listening to J. Cole since like primary, bro. Like, listening to J. Cole, bro. So like, I don't know what's with this album, the fall off. I don't know if I'm waiting for maybe the hype to die down. Like, for everybody just to, you know, and then maybe I'll listen to it. I don't know what it is, bro. I just can't get through this album, bro. And it's not like it's bad. It's just that I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. But yeah, the best rappers are like, if you look at Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, bro, Hope, bro, Jay-Z. He's the, I mean, bro, thingy, Rick Ross, even these niggas now, 21 Savage, they in their 30s, bro. You're looking at Metro Boomin, Future is flipping. Future's almost 50 years old, bro, still trapping, bro. You know? And then if we look at niggas that are our age, in the 20s, I don't know who's a rapper I can really say that, yo, this guy's a big... I don't know about NBA Youngboy, but I don't listen to that nigga, though. And then, in SA, I mean, in SA, our biggest rappers are still Bo MT, Bo A-Reese, and these niggas are pushing 30, bro. Hey. Facts.
All the old nigga Slick Rick just dropped an album. Common and Pete Rock just dropped an album. Like, you're not going to tell me I'm too old for nothing. J. Cole is in his late 30s. Drake is in his late 30s. Kendrick is in his late 30s. A lot of these 20-some-year-old niggas don't last longer than a year or two.
They don't. That's what, like,
Facts,
the current span of rappers, they come in early
and
teens,
out,
late
bro.
They out the door somewhere. One thing I'm noticing is that all the OGs, they still in the game. The rappers, when I was a kid, they still in the game. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, them niggas. I remember when they first came out, I was in damn near elementary school. They still popping. That shit crazy. It's just something about the generation, like, we just want shit too fast. And you know, you gotta slow down, you gotta build up organically.
This social media is like this. Not social media, this, like, our generation is like this, bro. Instant gratification. Like, niggas don't wanna really grind for shit, bro. Like, niggas want shit now, bro. So that's why it's like out with the old, in with the new, like it's that quick, bro.
I'm saying you gotta build it up organically, like, at a pace. One thing I'm realizing, bro, if you just shoot up, you're not really building a fan base. It's gonna be hard.
Because they riding trends. Hell, Playboy Cardi is the same age as me. Nigga, you will never tell me I'm too old for shit. Yeah. I'll be 100 years old spitting bars, nigga, dropping content. You can't stop this shit. Ageism can kiss my ass, and you kids better learn how to get used to growing the fuck up, because it don't stop. Life don't stop when you turn 25, nigga.
That's it for this video, man. I just want to hop on here real quick.
Hey, shit, man. Fuck you, bro. That's all y'all niggas that are fucking 19, not even 19, bro. But if you're 19 in this age, apparently you're old. All y'all niggas that are 14, 13, bro. Bro, you're gonna get to 23. You're gonna get to 33. You're gonna get there, bro. And it's just a number, bro. Unless you form a relationship with other people. Anyway, chat, I hope you all boys like the video, man. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.